Hello beautiful souls and welcome back to my channel. I am Aida Jasmine, the Oracle, and I'm back doing your weekly readings. So thank you for your patience with me. I did take a short leave of doing weekly readings on YouTube, but I'm back. So this week, these readings will be for the week of the 22nd of September. I'm going to do a one card pull for each of the zodiac signs. Now do remember, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading. So some of it may resonate, and there are billions of people on the planet. So even though we are having similar signs, Scorpio, Cancerians, Aquarians, we all have different things going on for us. So it may or may not resonate with you. Take what does, leave what doesn't. And if you are feeling called for a one-on-one reading with me, those links will be in the description below. So let's get started. I'm going to begin with Aries, as I usually do, the first sign of the zodiac. And we are in some massive seasonal eclipses and things that are going on this year. So 2025 is a big year for this. It is also a 9-year, so there'll be tons of completion. You may be feeling like you're going through an existential crisis in your life. So tune into that and see what feels and resonates for you and how you can navigate this. It's really inviting us to reclaim full sovereignty over our beings. It's inviting us to go inward. I've been doing some videos lately on how to remain human in a tech world, in this digital capacity, in this digital matrix that we are living in. How to have presence over pixels. And some of that may feel and be used for you. Please go check that out on my channel. But we're going to start with Aries, because this is really essential about what is coming in for us. And as a collective, we're all feeling this external pressure. So it's really important to be able to ensure that we are self-managing and being responsible. So we're not just reacting to what's happening in and around us. So for the week of September the 22nd, and I always believe that you'll tune into this video whenever you need these messages. So if you're picking this up at any time, readings are timeless, then just trust those messages are there for you when you need them. So our first card is for Aries, and you got the 9 of Cups. So Aries this week, I'm getting a sense for you, is this gratitude, being grateful for all that you already have, where you can be so focused on what we are yet to accomplish, yet manifesting, yet desiring, that it's inviting you to, here you are, feeling grateful for everything that you have right now in your life. Because when we have an attitude of gratitude, we receive more to be grateful for. So this week, Aries, where can you express deep gratitude for your life? And then look back, and not to see what you're missing, but to see how far you've come. To see that you already have manifested much of what you already desire. And if you're in that contrast phase, not yet where you desire to be, then the contrast gives you clarity. So this week I'm really getting a great sense to stay tuned in to your needs, your desires, and to be so grateful for all that you already have. Cups is emotional energy. You're developing some emotional intelligence around your desires, having more balance in and around them. And yes, 9 again is that number of completion. And we are in the 9th month. So 9s may be showing up for you. This is all about completion, endings, and new beginnings. Because when one thing ends, a new thing begins. So you're getting a great sense of perspective of that this week. It's not necessarily about doing this week. It's about sitting in appreciation for what you have. Beautiful. Let's go Taurus. See what Taurus has. Amazing. Emperor. Taurus, I'm getting this sense for you. It's not about doing again. This is about you being prepared. What are you creating and crafting? The Emperor is one who is strategic. He's considered. He is the entrepreneur of the tarot. So this week you're preparing. And yes, you're wearing your armor underneath your robes, which means you're getting ready to take action when timing is right. Trying not to force that time to take action. This is not a time of grinding, forcing, pushing, forcing those cycles. Right now, you're being invited, Taurus, to take strategic action. So where can you create more strategy? Where is it about planning and strategy rather than execution right now? That's a great one for you. Awesome. All right, my loves, let's go Gemini. What does Gemini have coming in this week? Okay. Gemini, you have the Eight of Swords. And you are the sign of communication. You are the sign of the twins. And you're ruled by Mercury. So Gemini, when you have the Eight of Swords, this is self-imposed limitations. Your mind is keeping you in a cage. And often that's drawn from distractions, comparison. And this is inviting you to release the binds, the cage, the container in which you have placed yourself in. You may be requiring a trusted loved one or some professional support to help you move through this boundary and this block and this barrier, because it's in your mind. It's self-imposed limitations. And we can shift our mindset even when we are in a physical cage, because it's our mindset that rules our way of being. And yes, having the mind and heart coherence is essential to bliss and happiness in life. But Gemini, this week, you may be feeling constricted. You may be feeling closed, and you may not be receiving the clarity that you usually have. So you may be needing to seek that guidance. These binds are meant to be loose, that are easily able to be released from, removing the blindfold, and knowing that there's a gap in the swords, that you're actually not caged in, you're not closed up. So maybe seek some support for this week, if needed. Or shifting the mindset. So that's beautiful guidance for you too this week, Gemini. Thank you. Let's go Cancerians. I'm also a Cancerian, so I'm excited to see what we have coming in for the week of the 22nd. Judgment. Amazing. Immediately, Cancerians, I'm getting this sense of standing up and rising up and speaking up. These people are coming out of their coffins. They're waking up. They're being rebirthed, which is the number 9, which is this month. This is about rebirth, recycle, reclamation, which was what that last portal, the 999 portal, was all about. On the 9th of September, in a 9 year, we had a 999 portal, which was all about reclamation, releasing what no longer serves, and rebirthing, which is what this is. And we're heralding that. We're speaking that into existence. So Karen says, this is a powerful week to proclaim what we desire, to speak it to an existence. And I'm getting this sense of self, recognizing who you are, your talents, your uniqueness, and stepping out into that, speaking out into that, being that. No more doing. This is about embodying the being of who you are and your desires and your manifestations. Wow, profound messages. Thank you. Let's go Leo. Thank you, Spirit. What does Leo have coming in this week? And you have the High Priestess. Leo, this week you're being invited to trust your intuition. She's all about heightened intuition. She trusts her inner knowing. Intuition is inner tuition, your internal GPS. So rather than using AI and technology to allow that to command you, you are commanding it. And she's taking time in the presence, in the pause. Leo, you are the tiger. You are the lion per se, not the tiger, the lion. You are here to be that lion. Times when you're in your power and your presence, he doesn't have to roar all of the time to prove that he's king of the jungle. Right? He just is. This is inviting you to take that reflection, knowing your incredible abundance, the balance of the shadow and light. Both are essential, both are needed. The masculine and feminine, both needed and required. And this is inviting you to be more in that feminine energy of flow, of intuition, of presence, and of pause. Not so much action for you this week, Leo. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Let's go Virgo. Page of Wands. Virgo, I'm already getting this little spark of creativity, this little spark of, something alive within you. Because pages are the messengers of the tarot. So you may be getting this little hint, and I'm not necessarily seeing messages coming in for you, but I am getting it from an internal sense. So creating space for you to feel into this little spark, this little curiosity that's pulling you. And you're here and invited to follow that thread this week, Virgo. So follow the threads that your soul is tugging you towards. Coming out of the mind and being more grounded in your presence and following those little intuition nudges, those little things that are lighting you up. You may even get a new sense of self this week. And it's with these pyramids in the background. It's ancient, but it's alive within you and it's inviting you back into it. All right, my loves, let's go Libra. What does Libra have coming in this week? My love, you got the Eight of Pentacles. So Libra this week, it's all about doing your due diligence. I feel that this week is very much about doing the work. And it's work that is soul work. This is work that is actually giving you your livelihood. And I'm not grinding, forcing, pushing. This is being focused on my own sense of self, my own work, my own body. Pentacles is earth energy, which is health, your beautiful body, temple, your home, and even your livelihood. Yes, your career. So this is all about not being distracted by noise, but you are crafting. You're following your craft and you're attending to your own craft this week. So Libra, really being focused on that, what you're here to do, and being monocle on it, being focused on that, not by external influences or distractions. All right, my loves, let's see what Scorpio has coming in this week. All right, love this for you, Scorpio. You're soon coming into your birthday month, October, November, I know. And this is often the season, the months leading into just before our birthdays. It's a time of releasing, of the cold winter before our spring again. No matter what hemisphere you are, it's our own cycles. But this is saying that you are ready. You are absolutely ready. You have the world in your hands, and it's for you to choose, because 2 is the number of choices. You have one staff in your hand, the other one's behind you. And you can choose to move in whichever direction you desire. And you literally have the world in your hands. And ensuring that whatever you choose to move forward in lights you up. It's aligned with your vision, your integrity, your authentic expression of self. You are ready, Scorpio. Someone needs to hear that quite specifically. Your time is now. You get to choose your direction and pathway. There is no such thing as the wrong decision. Not when it's coming from yourself, your higher self, from your true self, asking you to move forward, pulling you. Because whatever's meant for you will never pass you by. So even if you kind of detour a little bit, you'll constantly be navigated back by your intuition, by your inner guidance system, your internal GPS, and your team, guided back towards exactly where you're meant to be. So no FOMO, you're right on time. All right, my loves, let's go Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius have coming in this week? Hierophant. Awesome. Sagittarius, I'm getting a great sense for you this week. It's tuning in. I'm getting a sense of self. I'm wanting to reflect. I'm wanting to, as much as I'm wanting to share my vision, because he's often the teacher, this is the high priest or the pope in this sense, and doesn't have to be religious, because he's got his own enlightenment. He's tuning in to his higher wisdom, and he's taking the lessons of life, the human experience, into consideration, and he's sharing that. But I'm also getting a sense for you this week. It's like, how do I navigate the next step? Knowing what I know, what I have accomplished, and what I have achieved. And I also get a sense, and this may be for someone quite specifically, Sagittarius, that someone's learning. There's a lot of learning happening in around this week, but you're also learning from that experience, because this is wisdom, ancient wisdom, internal wisdom, innate wisdom, and sharing from that truth. So this, again, this week is not so much about doing for you. I'm getting a sense of creating, crafting, strategic activations, because as much I'm an intuitive tarot, I'm a psychic tarot reader. I don't just read cards. I'm seeing and tuning into the messages that are specifically for you. And that's what I'm getting a great sense for you this week, Sagittarius. It's about planning, about strategy, and sharing what you have learned and know to be true. Even when you don't know how you know, that you know, that's your inner knowing and guidance system navigating it for you. Beautiful. All right, let's go Capricorn. Thank you, team. What is Capricorn having this week? I love this. Celebration, completion. 10 is the number of completion. It is new beginnings. This is the double rainbow. So you're on track. You're on the right path. And I'm getting a sense of celebration. This week, Capricorn, you're being invited to celebrate life, to celebrate your accomplishments. And again, even though your goals are still maybe a little bit further away, celebrate the goals and the little wins along the way. They encourage you to stay in your lane, stay in your focus, stay focused on your goals. And I also got very clearly, Capricorn, this again maybe for someone quite specifically, that this celebration, the small wins, staying focused, yeah, but not getting so caught up in the doing and the strategy, but celebrating life, embracing your humanness. Because we are in this tech world and we get so focused on what to do next and grinding and forcing and pushing to make things happen. There's cause for celebration. You may be seeing double rainbows when you're on the right track. That may be coming in for you. You may be seeing repeating numbers. I'm also getting lots of them showing up for me. See what comes in for you and what messages your team and your higher self is trying to share with you. And remember to celebrate. Celebrate the small wins this week as well, Capricorn. Essential. All right, Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Really appreciate these messages. And please, if you haven't already, please like my channel. Please subscribe. Always here to be of service to you in any way possible. And please comment below. I'd love to hear how this is resonating for you. 2 of Swords, Aquarius. Oh my gosh, there's this. This is how I'm feeling for you right now. I don't know which way to go. I can't clarify how I'm wanting to speak. I'm feeling stuck. I'm feeling blinded. I'm feeling guarded. I'm feeling like I'm wanting to push back and hold back. But this, my loves, again, see how Swords is air energy, it's mind energy. It's all happening in your mind. So when we bring the heart and mind coherence, we're balancing that out. So it's inviting you this week to put down the swords, remove the blindfold and see what's obvious, see what's in front of you. Often when we have new relationships or new business opportunities or things that have been red flags that are not serving you, we're choosing to be blinded by them. We're choosing to not see them. This week you're being invited to release the swords, put them down, and see what's directly in front of you. Because if she put down the swords, remove the blindfold, she'll see there's no threat. The moon is illuminating in the darkness. It's light outside. There's nothing to hide from. This is not the week to stick your head in the sand and ignore what's happening around you. Gaining some support if you need that to strengthen you. But 2 again is a number of decisions. You can remain like this, feeling stuck, because it's just an illusion. Because again, it's just your thoughts creating this. But when you do remove the blindfold, you'll see there's actually no threat. And you'll see things clearly. So you're being invited to even zoom out a little bit. Take a different perspective on what you're seeing. Some important, powerful messages for you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces, let's go. Oh, Pisces just landed off the table, so I'm going to go get that. Okay. Pisces, this week you may be feeling, this is not my card of conflict, but I'm feeling you may be feeling conflicted. You may be feeling I'm not knowing which way to turn. You may be feeling that, there's this, I'm feeling a little bit of overwhelm, a little bit of anxiety. You are an emotional sign. You are the 2 fishes, right? And you are a water sign as well. So there's a lot of emotion and a lot of water in and around you. And you may be feeling a lot of conflict. But this is here to strengthen you, to build resilience from this and not get caught up in all of this energy. You're being invited to collaborate and not compare this week. And you may be seeking some support from others in order how to navigate the next step for you, or to see what's obvious for you, to help you move through these emotions. You don't have to do this alone, that you are supported. You have these people, so they're not swords. They're not fighting. It's practice. It's support. It's collaboration. It's not conflict. And sometimes when we hear a no, we feel rejection, we feel abandonment, we retreat. But it's not rejection, it's redirection. It's not conflict, it's collaboration. Don't be afraid of people saying no, because it gives you contrast, which gives you clarity. And that's okay. No can mean not now. No can mean this is not for me. What am I tuning into? And no can be from the other person. It has nothing to do with you. Don't take it personally. Lots of energy around this for you this week, Pisces. So see how you can zoom out. Look at things again from a higher perspective. Look at it as an energy of collaboration rather than comparing and comparison. So tuning into that this week too for you, my loves. All right, my loves, let's do a collective energy and see what's happening with the collective on this month. Love this. And yes, how can one love grief? How can one love sorrow? How can one love heartbreak and sadness? But we can, because there's a gift in the grief. I wrote again a whole chapter about that in my book, The Handbook for Being Human, which I'll link in the comments below. Because it enables us to determine what we truly love. Contrast gives us clarity. And it's swords energy. So we're breaking our own heart with our thoughts. Because swords is air energy, all to do with the mind. So where are we creating these stories in our mind, our attachments in our mind, our beliefs in our mind that are breaking our heart? So on a collective level, for everyone collectively, myself included, this week we're being invited to reframe our thoughts and releasing the heartbreak. Your heart isn't breaking, it's breaking open, to paraphrase Rumi. We've got to keep breaking your heart until it opens so that we can express love and compassion, unconditional love, and accepting people for exactly who they are, even if they're not meant to be in our lives. That can be places, people, things, thoughts, beliefs, ideas, releasing what is not serving us so we can move towards what fulfills our heart, what fills our soul, what fills our joy, inviting more of that into our life. So thank you, beautiful souls, for joining me this week. I will be back each and every week to share with you again the weekly reading. So thank you for joining me. Please share this video with others so they too can see what's happening in and around for them. Please again, like, share, subscribe, and press that notification bell. And you'll get notified when I release my next weekly video and my other videos as well, which support you, which support this channel and all of our community. We're all in this together. None of us get out of here alive. So let's all support each other in this beautiful collaboration and this human earth. So thank you, beautiful souls. And I have a free giveaway this month. I'm offering my digital detox, which is the pixels, how to release our presence. So we're going to invoke and invite in presence before pixels. And I'm inviting in a digital detox, and that is offering as a free download. So you'll be able to access that through the details and in the description below. So thank you. I love you. I see you. And I am absolutely here for you. Namaste.